Is there a feminine and masculine side to the ornaments that you wear around the neck? That is your question. Coming up soon. Hello everyone. I'm Archana Shankar and welcome to my channel on fashion, image and style. So today we are going to discuss about whether there is a masculine and feminine side to the ornaments that we wear, and can we actually match up to the masculine and feminine features of our body type or the face shape that you have. Before I start, I just want to tell you about this. I'm broadly going to categorize women into two types. There are so many in-betweens, but let's not get too complicated on that. Let's just keep it simple. Women basically are of two types. The ones who look a little masculine and the ones who look very feminine. So the masculine looking women are nothing but the ones with a little more broader shoulder, a little heftier, and the general body doesn't have too much of curves. They're not very curvish as women, and even their face shape is more squarish. They have square jaws, and even the features are more powerful, more masculine. And on the other side, the typically feminine looking women are the ones who are slender, who are softer, slender, with their body shapes. They have more curves, their face shape is more roundish or more oval, and all their features are more slender and more, it's very softer to look at. So that is typically feminine looking woman. Now there are so many in-betweens. There are those ones who look a little masculine and a little feminine at the same time. And sometimes the characteristics and the behavior that these types portray is also like that, and it could also be vice versa. Let's just stick to the body types. When we talk about ornaments, is there a masculine and feminine like this? I feel there is a basic masculine or feminine side to many of our ornaments, some of it at least. So if you look at this one, so this is like a choker. This is a choker which looks very masculine. Look at it. It is like a chain. It's a very thuggish looking chain like thing, like a belt, and the small compartments that you see, they are all squarish and very edgy, so it looks masculine, I would say. You agree? One which I would just show here is another like a metal. It is just a metal which doesn't bend or nothing. It's a very stiff one. It is stiff, it is metal, it's just basically curved, and that's it. So this one again is very masculine, I would say. It is stiff. You would like to know what is a feminine one. Yes, so I would like to show this one. If you look at this one, you can see that they have got a lot of small elements. Okay, so many hangings on that. This is curvaceous, this has got flexibility, it's got a flow to it. So all these features make it a feminine looking ornament, I would say. So I hope you're getting what it is, the hang of it, how to differentiate between a masculine and a feminine. Now look at another piece. Now this also I would say is a very feminine one because it's got a chain which is flexible, it has a locket, it has got lot of these gunguru kind of thing which hangs out of it, it's got a little bit of color, and all the details are like curvaceous. Now there is nothing very rough or edgy about this whole thing. So for that matter, this also is a very feminine looking ornament. Now there are some in-betweens which I would like to also show you. So This is one. Now if you look at this, it's got beads, but if you would notice, I will show you a more closer picture of this. It's got cuts on it, which makes the beads a little edgy. Now there are these beads, but they are like dumbbells. Okay, they're geometrical cylinder types. And there's a locket, which is again a little rectangular-ish. And at the same time, if you would observe, it's got hangings, it's got enamel work, it's got a lot of color, it's got shining stones. For this matter, I would say that this particular ornament looks both masculine and feminine. There are those in betweens. Now, what I would like to say is, if a woman is very masculine looking, it would be good if she can balance it with a feminine looking ornament. And she is a powerful looking person. If she would wear another something like a belt like this, it would make her very like a overwhelmingly male. So to avoid that, just to soften that part, she could wear something feminine looking. And this, for the same reason, a woman who is very, very feminine could carry off a masculine looking pieces like this. She could just a little bit up her, the look of her by using a masculine looking thing. I'm not saying she shouldn't use feminine. She should definitely use, but just to for certain situations you need a little bit more powerful look. So for that you could use these kind of masculine looking ornaments to just pep her up from that ultra feminine look. So this is the way you can balance by using simple ornaments. This is my take on this. Now the question of the day is, what do you think? What is your opinion? Do you agree to this, or do you think this is not the case and that you have an opinion to add on to this? I would love to have all of you guys' opinions here so that we can take all that and go through it, and probably there is another wonderful concept, a theory which would come out of that, and make a video and give it back to you. Please share all your opinions here. I believe that you have liked this video. If you have liked it, please like and share it. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and please press the bell notification so that you get all my videos. I will be coming up with so many these kind of videos on fashion, image and style. If you guys have any queries, any doubts regarding any of these topics, please post it so that I can make videos according to your preference and give it back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Archana Shankar signing off.